Look at this, everyone. It's a small world, and this is a monorail here, and this is July, but there's still snow up on the old Matterhorn, and this is the old abandoned motorboat cruise dock, which is detailed in Random Land, of course, and this is the Sometimes Vlog. That was a big, long build-up, wasn't it? It's a vlog that happens sometimes. I'm a little hoarse, but my name is Justin, and I'm actually a human being, so did I just blow your mind? I think I did! I'm here at Disneyland looking at this. It's a small world, and this very well-armed child. Look at It's a Small World here with the Disneyland Railroad passing over its facade. Do you guys know that to facilitate the addition of It's a Small World to Disneyland, they actually expanded the park? You see that gate right there? That used to be the old alignment of the Disneyland Railroad tracks in 1955 when the park opened, but they actually moved it back a bit to accommodate It's a Small World. So it's super weird, huh? Betcha didn't know that. Or maybe you did, because maybe you're just as obsessed with Disneyland as I am. Anyways, what am I doing? Friends, I'm pretty sad because this is my last trip to Disneyland. My very last trip to Disneyland in July. Also my last trip to Disneyland before going on vacation. For the first time in over a year and a half, I'm actually gonna take some time off, not be filming vlogs, not be doing anything, but go for 4 days with my father, my brother, and my son, all the boys, out to Yosemite National Park and Kings Canyon National Park, where I've never been in my entire life. But first I needed to come to Disneyland and hang out with all of my friends that I don't know, and at least one friend I do know.
Justin Scard?
You just tried to...
From Live Fast Die Poor Sometimes Vlog on YouTube?
You just tried to Justin Scard me.
I did.
And you actually succeeded because the force of your personality was too strong. And this right here is another friend of mine, Cote.
Hello.
Jay's upset. Right here.
My stomach area.
Right here he's upset because regions. On the Daily Woo, Adam the Woo's daily vlog. I hate that word so much. Can we pause?
Daily?
No.
You don't like daily? We know you don't like daily.
Vlog.
We know you don't. That's why it's called the Sometimes
Exactly.
Vlog.
Vlog, video blog. I feel like we could do better.
I kind of like it though.
Video machine.
It's growing on me.
The machine. Veeam.
The Veeam?
We'll workshop it. We'll work on it. It's a work in progress. So the Veeam. This is Sometimes Veeam. The video meme.
It doesn't have a nice ring to it.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Well, if we get a bell or two.
Hit a bell.
Okay, so on Adam's vlog, look at how I'm touching you just in a nice way.
That's nice. Massage that a little bit there.
We had Cote here take the Teacup Challenge.
He took one for the team.
So make sure to go and look that up. This guy really hates spinning and teacups and
he hates these cans.
Britain, and I think he hates Alice in Wonderland. There's a lot of hate going on right here in this.
Look at his glasses are all still discombobulated.
Look at did you break your glasses?
Oh, look at that.
Did we actually break your sunglasses?
He's sweating now because he's just like so dizzy.
So make sure to go backwards and check it out. What are you guys doing? It's almost your birthday, and it's almost your birthday.
Yeah, a couple weeks.
Everybody's birthday's coming up.
But the gummy bears are gone.
And it's almost D23 too. You going to D23?
I'm going to D23.
You're going on Saturday though, the 15th.
I am.
I'm going on the 14th on Friday because #Rebel.
Spoiler alert, I'll be there on Friday also.
Oh.
I'll be there on Friday also, so.
Why can't I just have a day to myself? Ah! I'm losing
trying to
my
go
voice.
on Saturday.
What, to what?
As well, to D23.
To D23, I don't have tickets. I need 2 tickets at least because Allie's returning via airplane and we're gonna go on the Friday for D23. So I need 2 tickets to Saturday.
Is she gonna take the Teacup Challenge?
To Saturday. Allie would gladly take the Teacup Challenge.
Should the Teacup Challenge become a thing?
The Teacup Challenge should become a thing.
It should be. We should start
2 grown men should.
3.
Well,
3 grown men.
You'll see what the Teacup Challenge is over at the Daily Woo. At the Daily Woo. YouTube.com/ The Daily Woo. How you doing there, Jay?
Not
You
too
look
good.
really
Trying to walk it off.
Really uncomfortable.
That's putting it mildly.
Don't think about vomit. Don't think about people vomiting. Don't think about
not people, me. Think about me doing that.
And trash cans. Don't think about cockroaches. Don't think about gummo. Don't think about SpaghettiOs.
All that's delicious.
Actually, SpaghettiOs are pretty good. Unless you're gluten free like me, and then SpaghettiOs are just a realm of sadness, just a can of sadness.
SpaghettiOs should never be referred to as a can of sadness, or the realm of sadness.
If you have celiac disease, SpaghettiOs are sad.
That's true. That's a good point. I don't have celiac disease,
No.
so it'd be a realm of happiness.
Do you have any diseases?
Yes.
What is it?
You.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. So we're here wandering around the 60th anniversary of Disneyland. They've been here all morning. I woke up kind of
I've been here
late.
a couple hours.
How many hours?
Like maybe 2 hours.
All right, well that's all morning to me because I
Yeah,
usually
true.
don't leave my house till afternoon.
That's true.
I usually hide until the summer sun isn't beating down on my head. That's why I used to never wear sunglasses actually, because I never used to get up early enough to need them. When you get up early and leave the house early, you're like, oh no!
That is a very good point. Even though really in the morning time it's not too bright. It's usually afternoonish, like 12-ish, 1-ish, 2-ish.
Well, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a scientist or a scholar.
You're not a scholar?
I'm not any kind of
You're not a
it.
meteorologist.
I'll tell you what I am. I am tired. I'm tired and tired. I'm gonna take a 4-day vacation. No vlogging,
Yeah.
no nothing. You've
been
never
working
done
hard.
that.
You've been working hard on Periscope and sometimes
That's true.
vlog and Live Fast
Hours and
I4,
hours of Periscope.
Spreadshirt. You've been working hard. You
Yeah.
deserve that much needed break.
But so do you. Where's your break?
I don't know, man.
Well, actually,
One
you
day-
did kind of take a little vacation, a mini vacation in the Grand Canyon with your mom.
But I filmed it. I still did a vlog.
Yeah, but there wasn't too much. It wasn't the same amount of Adam the Woo out there
That's
for
wrong.
a minute. You
That's
kind of
incorrect.
Really?
I actually have uploaded 4 or 5 main channel videos in the last 2 weeks.
From that trip?
Yep.
Oh.
I did more content on my vacation.
On that trip?
I did more content on my
wow.
vacation than I
didn't
do when
notice
I'm
that.
working.
I didn't notice that at the time.
That's so weird. Why?
Oh,
What's
yeah,
wrong
that's
with
not good.
me?
You need to take a real vacation.
I need to take a step back. I
We
need to
need
have Jay take
Well,
over the Adam the Woo.
What's gonna? What?
Adam
Yeah.
the Woo
What would
channel.
happen to the Daily Woo if you took a vacation?
No, if Jay took over.
What would happen to the Daily Woo if he took a vacation and you took it over?
The Jelly Woo would go down.
The Jaylee Woo. The Jaylee Woo.
I have to grow my beard out.
It's the
And
Jaylee Woo. Okay, people always
like
complain that I just look at myself and we never show anything at Disneyland. So I'm gonna show some stuff. Look at
What do you wanna
here's
show?
here's Pixie Hollow. Well, here's the fountain area outside of Pixie Hollow. Let's look at it. Come on, Adam. Let's look at it together. Let's show everyone. Look at that beautiful water. Oh, and the flowers. Let's just give them a little piece of scenery. This is what we come to Disneyland to see every day.
Are these flowers? Are those petunias?
There's something cool. I think they're lilies.
Hey, look, Justin.
That's a word I know.
We made it for rope drop.
Oh,
Look, we made it for rope drop.
rope drop. I
Yeah,
was up
we did
early
it.
after all. And look at over here.
First time you've seen rope drop for a long time.
Now see, these used to be King Triton's gardens, but and then before that they were the Alpine Gardens because they're sitting in front of the Matterhorn, which we can't see right at this second, but we'll see in a minute.
You've
And
done a
before
lot.
that,
Yes, I know what you're gonna say.
they were the gardens of
Eden?
Monsanto. No, well maybe way before that.
Long
we don't
time
know.
ago.
We
This
don't
could
really
be.
know.
Wouldn't it be weird if the Garden of Eden really is where Disneyland is today, and Adam and Eve are running around here?
That would make
The real
a lot
Adam.
of. That would make a lot of sense.
It would be very.
Well, you can be Adam.
It would be Eve.
Oh man, I don't
You
want
wanna
to be
be-
Jay. I volunteered.
Where is Jay?
That's
He's
weird.
there.
He's planning on taking over my channel,
Anyway,
the Jay Lee
before
Woo.
that, it was the gardens of Monsanto's House of the Future. The House of the Future here, and as
Didn't someone on the Live Fast Die Poor channel, meaning you, do a video about the
did
history
a whole
of that?
Random Land video of the history of Monsanto's House of the Future,
I saw
and
that
I pointed out a little Disneyland secret, which I'll point out on the vlog too, which is you can see the foundation of the House of the Future still here, right here,
Someone there?
behind this sign, hidden in the bushes. Adam, look it. You can actually, literally touch Disneyland history right here with your hand. Touch it.
I've touched it. I've
Just
touched
touch it again. What does it feel like? What does the future feel like?
It's very solid, not mushy at all, and leafy here. Just look at this leaf. There's like a, it's a leaf back there.
look at, there it is. It's made of
If you look closely, there's some sort of like old school camouflage, like the old style, like from MASH.
To hide the old foundation of the House of the
You
Future.
can see, look at this. There's that old like kind
Oh,
of
fake
stucco
rock,
rock that
yeah.
they use, like in the Zorro.
Look at this.
TV serials.
And it's now a planter, you can see, inside the bush. So there's the foundation of the, look, here's the interesting thing. The foundation of the future was laid in the past. The foundation of the future is history.
That's some hardcore Doc Brown stuff.
Now think about that. That's a beautiful, what I just said Somebody quote me and put me next to Socrates with that one. The foundation of the future.
You ever heard of Aristotle?
is
Socrates?
history.
Morons.
The foundation of the future.
Never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the
When
line.
death is on the line. Look at Jay, legitimately so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Here's a
Were
man
you
who just...
regurgitating in there, Jack?
Did you throw up into a trash can, Jay? This is a happy
Oh,
place,
you
Jay.
want to show something? Maybe you should show her.
Oh, it's the fairy godmother. You know what? I already got my wish because I just saw you right now.
Oh, you made a wish.
You are my woman crush Wednesday. You're my Wednesday. Wednesday. She didn't like Wednesday. I feel like WCW should be replaced by Wednesday. Hashtag
Oh, I like that.
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
because it could be a man or a woman. Equal pay for equal work and all that. Hashtag Wednesday. Mine is the fairy godmother who looks a lot like Tyler.
You know, I never thought of that, but you were correct.
Which is,
I think we know what he's doing for Halloween.
All I'm doing is complimenting Tyler and saying that he's a handsome woman.
Oh, speaking of Halloween, I think tickets just went on sale for Mickey's Halloween party.
Woo! You gonna take me?
I'll take you.
Oh, well,
Are
okay.
you gonna dress up? We should dress up this
I don't
year.
know. We should dress up like
I've never
something.
been, and I want to dress up and do
It's
a main
too
channel
bad.
video.
You know what's really too bad
Dress
about
up.
this vlog is it's really too bad that there's nothing. Before I go on this vacation, I've got all of you here. It's really too bad there's nothing I can show them.
Yeah,
But there's
that's
just
about it.
nothing
You've seen it all.
interesting
All been
nearby to show anyone. There's no sort of themed area or attraction or neat, cool building or decorations, and just nothing going on here to show anyone. No
Hey, Justin,
sort of,
right here.
no sort of photo op.
Hey,
What?
Justin.
What?
See this right here? Behind,
What?
right
This
here?
guy's hat?
No,
It's
you
a
were
pretty-
looking for something.
It's a pretty cool hat, I guess. Oh, he's working. He's busy taking pictures, right?
No, past the hat.
Past the hat.
Past the hat.
Oh, this lady's polka dot shirt. This lady's polka dot shirt is really nice. Probably got it at Forever 21, I'm guessing. Maybe H&M. What do you think about that?
You're just not seeing the big castle that's right there in front of our eyes?
Oh, the castle! Look at that! It's got stuff on it too. It's bedazzled. 60 years of that castle sitting there making Adam smirk. For 60
I've
years,
only been alive
Adam's
for
been
40, but you know,
smirking
when I was in my
and
mother's
smirking.
womb and then 19 and a half months before that, or 19, a little over 19 and a half months.
19 and a half months.
And then another,
Is that how long
and then
you
another,
gestated?
And then another 17
Is
and a half
that how
years.
long you gestated?
19 and a half months. I got the years wrong. Yeah, sue me. So, I was thinking about the castle being built while I was in my mother's womb.
Just gonna show it and get the giggles out. Just get the giggles out, shake it loose, reset. Okay, here we go. Look at it. Look at the castle. Isn't it impressive? Isn't it impressive? You know what? I want it. They should give it to me because I come here so much. Don't you think they should give the castle to me?
Oh, yeah.
They did. Everyone thinks that. Walt gave it to me. He told me it was mine. He said, Disneyland is your land. And I take it so literally. Look at this, though. W. For me. It stands for me. It stands for me. Adam, come here. Come here, look. Could you take a picture of us? Adam, give her your annual pass. We can take a picture together on the vlog. We can remember and remember and remember the way that we loved our friendship. We're gonna take a picture.
Yeah,
Okay, so
good spot.
I'm trying to,
Come on over.
we're getting the good spot. Heather here, I was
Hi,
trying to see your
Heather.
name tag. Heather's gonna take our picture in the good spot. Wow! What a good spot!
Here we go.
Oh wait.
Okay, here
Oh,
we go.
now I have the vlog here. We're gonna take a picture of the vlog.
Hi, vlog. Smile for me. Say cheese,
Oh,
vlog.
cheese! Cheese whiz! Gee whiz, it's cheese whiz!
Got it.
Thank you,
Thank
Heather. You did it! Heather, thumbs up. Heather from Modesto. So if you go to City Hall, tell City Hall that Heather from Modesto rules. Actually, did you know you can go to City Hall and tell City Hall, as long as you have the name and where they're from, you say Heather from Modesto that was working in front of the castle was super cool, and they'll fill out a little thing, and then those people get an attaboy, you know?
They really get an attaboy?
Yeah, an
Okay.
attaboy. It's like you did a
on the
good
back.
job. Your dream was to drive the train, and now you get to do it because people like you. And they say you're handsome. Your personal hygiene is phenomenal.
Thank you very much.
Phenomenal!
I've never gotten an attaboy.
But not you personally, her.
Oh, you're talking about me. I was
Well, your personal hygiene's okay, I think.
occasionally.
I haven't inspected you in the appropriate way.
That's
What do
probably
you think
wise.
they're building over there? Now here's a walkway between the old Carnation Gardens, right? And this, what is it called now, Jay? What's that princessy stage called?
You got me there.
You're just really upset looking.
Princess Fantasy Fair? Is that what it is?
Princess Fantasy Fair, the Fantasy Fair stage at Frontierland. There's a little skinny walkway that's under construction, and my theory is, correct me if you think I'm wrong, but
Yes,
don't correct
you're
me because I'm
definitely
always
wrong.
right, is that they're building a whole new attraction. Hello!
Hey, how you
What's
doing?
your name?
Clint.
Hi, Clint.
Hey,
You're
nice to meet
super
you,
buff.
man.
Look at he's so strong.
You're-
Oh! Clint, you're hurting me! I'm just kidding. It's
Hey,
nice to meet you,
you
Clint.
too, man. I'm a
What's
big
your
fan.
name?
I'm Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you,
You too,
guys.
man.
I
Have a
like
good
your
day.
hat. It's so stripy and wonderful. He hurt my hand.
I know. That's why I walked away.
He hurt my hand. You know what's so
I
weird
used to
about?
have a strong handshake, but that was another life.
Wait, what?
I had a
Look
strong
at this.
handshake.
You ever seen this? You ever seen all the antlers
There's a lot
on
of
the
antlers up
roof
there.
of that building there?
There's a lot of interesting things on roofs.
It
at
used to be a
Disneyland.
candy store here in Frontierland.
Were the antlers there when there was the candy there?
Yeah.
There were candy antlers?
Yeah, so whoever owned the candy store just hated animals with his whole heart. Used to kill them and throw their antlers up there.
That does not sound like it's a legit.
Do you know what I like though? Is that there are moose antlers here. Come and look at the moose antlers. There's all those deer and buck and... Is that fur? Are these real?
Here, can you get
I don't know if these are real, but look
Get
at...
it to make it look like my antler. Get down here and
Here's
get
a
the
moose.
angle. Get the
Oh, wait,
angle.
get the moose one though.
Get the moose
do the
one?
moose.
Or do the moose one?
Yeah, do the moose one. Okay, here you go. Here you go. No, come over here.
Where am I going? Oh,
Here's the moose. Look how small they
Can you
are.
get it in there?
It's like a baby moose.
Can you get? You might. No, you're the big one.
No, I like this one. Look at it.
Jay, get
Oh,
over here. Jay,
make
Joe,
make
Jay,
an
you get
animal
in this
sound.
one.
Okay.
You get in this one.
Here you go.
I'll get in this one. Where
Wait.
do we need to stand?
Well,
There we go.
okay, Jay's got it. You need to come a little forward. There you go.
Give
Look
your
at these
best
guys.
moose face, Jay.
Now, give me your moose face and make a sound. Do it
That went
again.
well. That went
Wild animals! We got wild animals here. Nobody hunt them. You know what's unusual?
Can somebody meme that, please? Can somebody please meme that?
What do you mean?
What do you meme?
What are you talking? What do you mean?
Can somebody meme that?
Oh, look at snowshoes.
Know what I mean? Is that her name? Snowshoes?
Yeah. Hi, snowshoes. Nice to meet you.
Are you talking about
You're
these?
looking very nice. Yes, I was actually trying to talk about these. They're Inuit snowshoes, probably, because I'm really Inuit, so that's how I know. Look at this though. When they blocked off the path.
Look at me!
When
Look
they
at me!
block-
Just look at me!
When
Oh,
they
look at
blocked off the path, they put this very regular door here that I want to open so badly. There's no sign on it that says don't open. It's just locked.
Can I share with you a secret that you might not know about?
Let me see. Can you? Oh, it doesn't say
I wanna
share
show
with.
you something
Doesn't
over
say
here.
share
Show
with
me
a secret. What?
You probably already know this, but I discovered it on my own. I
Oh,
learned
you
a
did?
lot of things from your videos, Live Fast Die Poor videos.
Yes,
I've learned a lot of stuff
youtube.com/livefastIpour for
from
random land
Disneyland.
videos. That's my new song.
But I noticed a little homage
Oh.
to Walt Disney right over here.
A little
who, of
homage?
course, lived in Kansas City and
Do you know
started-
what? Do you know what? Right now, you're so excited.
I'm excited.
You're pumping me up, Adam. Oh, this doesn't move anymore. You're pumping me up, though. It's okay. There's a drought. They had to lock the pump. Don't worry about it. It's just temporary. We'll get a plumber on that right away. My joke was ruined.
That was
Okay,
good
yes.
though. Maybe
You're
like,
gonna say, there's a
so
little
Walt Disney, of
homage.
course, created Laugh-O-Gram Studios in Kansas City.
Yeah,
and
a little
resided.
homage.
So look at this. Look
Okay.
at this. See?
Walt Disney
I don't know if
created
you ever noticed
Laugh-O-Gram. Yes.
Kansas City Saloon. Kansas City, Walt Disney. Call me crazy, but I think that's a minor homage to Walt Disney right there. What do you think? You're the expert.
Wow.
Hashtag seems legit.
Wow. Wow.
I taught you something.
Wow. All I can say is wow.
I taught you something.
That's amazing.
Wow.
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 That's all we can say is wow. That's literally, honestly, I've never noticed that.
Isn't that interesting?
You did it. Adam the Woo.
You taught me that the more you come here, the more you learn.
That's true. And
That's
you
why
gotta keep your eyes open. If you come in this shop, there's a whole bunch of interesting things to learn
And you've actually created a whole
about.
series over on the Random Land Live Fast Die Poor channel about
Weird things. These things aren't as weird, but buffalo! Oh my gosh, that scared me. I thought that was a real buffalo, Rosemary. I was very scared.
See, a lot of people don't notice upstairs. In the
Hold on, I'm not. Hold on. Oh. 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 Okay, what?
People don't notice up on the second floor there are.
Well, there's the background from a stage, a backdrop,
backdrop.
literally a backdrop. There's a huge canoe.
And the canoe from Back to the Future. From
That,
Doc Brown's,
yeah,
Doc
from
Brown's
Back,
thing.
it's definitely the one from Back to the Future. Actually, you know what? Let's go with that. Everyone in this, you know we're lying. I mean, you know us well enough to know we're lying about that. But other people won't know. So I want you, let's start a rumor. Let's start a rumor with the vlog. Let's start like the Golden Spike or all those different
Let's
rumors
start
that
it
are
over.
false.
Let's go back outside and come back in.
Okay, we're going back outside and come. Wait, why do we have to go back outside and come back in?
You're gonna perpetuate.
Here
the
we
lie.
go.
Perpetuate the
Okay,
lie.
okay, ready? We're back.
Hey, you know what's inside here?
What's
Justin?
inside of here?
You ever seen in Back to the Future when
I
Doc Brown,
have.
his old house, he had that canoe in
Oh,
there?
yeah, in
And
the
everyone
garage.
always asks what happened to the canoe.
What happened to the canoe?
I know where it is.
You do?
Go through these doors.
Oh my goodness. Let's do these doors. This is it.
The
So
canoe.
Universal Studios gave Disneyland the
Yeah.
canoe from Back
They
to
teamed
the
up there like
Future.
this.
The actual canoe. They knew they were building Harry Potter attractions. They didn't need their canoe anymore. It wasn't going to be the #1 seller. So they gave it to Disneyland. And Disneyland took it because they were like, suckers. Everybody loves Marty McFly. And bam.
And a lot of people do not realize that has a piece of Back to the Future movie history hanging right up there.
Yeah, it totally is. It's the biggest
Originally it was at the Gamble
piece.
House
Yeah, it was.
in Pasadena, and now it's here.
Now it's right there. From Back to the Future.
Yep.
Doc Brown's canoe.
Little inside tip.
There's a tip.
That's my random land tip.
Also, look at the most patriotic staircase in the world. I'm not really supposed to go beyond this bar, so I won't because Rosemary's just staring at me like that. She's very friendly. She'd probably allow me. But look at the most patriotic staircase ever. But there's all kinds of history. Look at
There's a lot of cool stuff
There's
here.
old Western history and barrels and lanterns.
Yellowstone Kelly.
What?
Annie Oakley. And John Wesley Harding.
Whoa! Look! The skull of Oxen! The skull of Oxycontin!
Let me ask you a question. Get over
Oxycontin.
here and look in this mirror. I want you to look in that mirror. Take a look at yourself.
I
want you to take a look at
I
yourself.
don't want to do that.
And what do you think about yourself? Is this the guy that needs to go on a vacation? Does this guy really need
He needs
a
something.
vacation?
A makeover, $50. Something's wrong with that.
$50. Over $50!
Shut the back! $50 in the old, my favorite historical era, the old West. I've been living happily here in the year 1885. 1885, Doc. Wow. What's the right thing to... Adam, you say you won't take a vacation because the Daily Woo. You're thinking with this, you're a scientist. What's the right thing to do? Up here. I love how we just tacked.
Heck, I'm in it with you, and I don't even understand it. Actually, no, Marty said that.
I'm going
Doc Brown
to...
just said, heck, I'm in it with you, I don't even understand it.
I'm going to come back in here in the future, but in the past, I was in here with Tyler and we did a whole vlog, but it's a vlog we're saving for when I'm on vacation. So I'll be here in the future, in the past. Isn't that weird?
Isn't it weird that Jay just bailed on us?
No, he's outside
over
trying
there.
not to throw up. I saw him pacing the old boardwalk.
He was telling me earlier
While
that
we
he was
were-
going to throw up somewhere. He would
while we
definitely
were
throw up
inside.
on the shoreline of the Golden Horseshoe, which is where he's at.
Why
right
would
now.
he do that? Why would you do that, Jay?
I don't know. You disappeared for a
Jay,
while. Where'd you
Jay Cote.
A little recuperation time.
Oh,
reflection time.
a little reflection time. Did you visit the restroom or
You
a
know,
trash can?
go? We just shared an inside
Could
tip,
be.
Jay,
Yeah, we did.
about a canoe
About
and
a
Back to
canoe.
the Future.
So now that we're past the...
From the movie?
Yeah, the one from the movie.
The movie from Back to the Future, the canoe that was in Doc
canoe
Brown's
that was in-
space.
The actual canoe. The actual canoe. What? What are you looking at? The actual canoe that was used in Back to the
there.
Future is inside of that gift shop. Kraken Russell. It's real. It's
Do you ever
legit.
just people watch when people walk by?
I never people wash when people walk by.
Never
no.
wash people or
I've never
watch people?
washed anyone that I know of.
This is nice and shady.
Well,
A lot of
we
people
do look
walking
shady.
by.
Don't we look shady here? Just three guys looking shady in the
Well, it's
shade.
because we're in the shade.
They're gonna report us now. They're gonna be like, there's three shady-looking guys standing in the shade.
They're gonna
This is
write a
what,
report.
you know, the only thing we're missing is the spittoon, and we're not spitting. Otherwise, we're the
Well,
spitting.
Jay was spitting up
Well,
earlier.
no, oh, true. Otherwise, we're the spitting image of cowboys. Look at this.
Let me get
Make it out of the frame.
Let me get you guys looking shady. Look at them. They're looking shady right there. Get in there, Jay. Look shady. That's shady there. There you go. We're just gonna look at them looking shady.
Howdy.
Look at them looking shady.
Howdy. Howdy. That's how you say hi. If you really want to be friendly. Howdy. 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 Look at this hat. I don't know anymore, old Western.
You're probably the kindest shady person
I
I've ever
am. I'm
seen.
the shady.
There you go.
I don't feel as shady as I did a minute ago, though. I think I've I've shid.
What was that?
I've
What was that?
shid-
What was that?
Shed.
There's a lot of
Shedded.
shedding and
Shedded some light on
Well,
the
you,
subject.
you actually said S-H-I-D.
I did. Shid.
Shid.
Because I was thinking of shed. I shed some light, but I was trying to do another tense of it, and it did not work. It almost ended up.
That was good.
That almost
You know
turned
what's
out very
interesting?
badly.
All we talked about and the fact that the canoe for Back to the Future is in there, all that is going to be negated now by the almost profanity that you
I know.
spewed out
All
here.
anyone will think of is that. But honestly, seriously, I really want your guys' help. We're going to perpetuate one of those Disneyland myths. I want you to tell all your friends that that's the canoe from Back to the Future, and tell them Adam the Woo knows for a fact.
I do.
Definitely base it on Adam
So
the Woo.
Jay told me.
Jay knows.
Who, as you all know, speaking of shady, is the shady.
And as far as you know, as far as you know, Jay is an Imagineer here at Disney.
Yeah.
As far as you know. So you can tell all your friends that the Imagineer, Jay Cote,
Self-proclaimed.
told us, a self-proclaimed Imagineer.
self-proclaimed aficionado of the canoes.
Look at this though. I want everyone to see this. Columbia disappearing behind the old rivers of America. You haven't seen any scenery. Oh, you hear that? You know what that sound is? That's the most beautiful sound in the world. It's the sound of my favorite boat. It's coming. You know, here's the Mark Twain riverboat, and there's another Mark Twain riverboat in Hannibal, Missouri, which is much.
You've been there.
It's about the same size actually, but it's a much smaller looking boat.
I remember
And it has a
when you
little
went there.
toot when it backs out of the dock. It sounds like the beginning of bump, ba-da-dum, 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 ba-ba-da-ba. Every time it starts. So if you ever go to Hannibal, Missouri, tell me if I'm crazy or if it sounds like they're about to start playing the Indiana Jones theme song. That is really irrelevant to what we're looking at. Look at that. Let's all be quiet and with respect. And Jay's crying. He's got a tear flowing down. Adam is contemplating his time in the Old South. And I'm just sitting here thinking about Mark Twain.
I learned something new.
Yeah?
You want to know a little fact about that?
You
know
learned
how
something canoe?
I tried getting up in the wheel well the other day.
Oh, the wheel well or
And
the pilot
They
house?
no longer let you in the pilot house. You have to be randomly chosen out of the conglomerate of people that are over there. You can no longer wait all day to get in the wheelhouse. I was told that by a cast member. But that
I've been told
seems
that
to be
before
factual.
too. I've been told that before too and given up many times. And then somebody like you or someone else will take an Instagram picture and they'll go, how did you do
I
that?
know.
And you go, I waited all day.
I'm just telling you
Dang
what
it.
was told to me. I'm just telling you what was told to me.
Make up your minds. I have never done it. I've never done it.
We could find out right now.
No, it's too hot.
And he's never done the Lily Bell.
We're not going backwards. I've been in the Lily Bell.
I thought you did.
I've been in it, just not recently. Not since they Club 33 took over the Lily Bell and the access to it.
The Lily Bell is fun.
The Lily Bell, it's
fun.
nice.
It's fun.
But this right here, I want to drive it, and I've never done that.
Someone could probably make that happen.
Yeah,
and that
somebody could make
someone
that
is
happen.
you.
Yeah,
By
if
being
I got up
chosen
really
at random
early.
by waiting in that
Well,
conglomerate
we'll
of
see.
people over
Maybe
there.
if I wear my Mark Twain t-shirt, show off my Mark Twain tattoo,
I like that.
and make a lot
Here
more
at the
noise
park or
than
some
normal.
random other city.
No, if I just go to Buena
here.
Park maybe, or
hanging out.
Fullerton, and I just hang out, I'll be randomly
Like,
chosen.
hey, roll your shirt up and be like, look at this.
Look at this. 40-minute wait for Pirates of the Caribbean. It is still very crowded here in the summer. So the good thing about me going on a vacation now is I miss some of the summer crowds.
True.
Yay!
You know
Yay!
you're gonna miss this place though.
I am. I always miss
What are you gonna
this
miss most?
place. Probably the friendships.
Friendship we made, friendships that are made and broken and,
And,
handled and regurgitated.
Probably the memories. I'll miss the memories.
Yeah,
The
I miss the memories even when I'm making them.
I'll miss the Instagrams and the people coming up to me and hugging me.
Making and missing memories. That's what it's all about. It's better to make the memory first and then miss it. Because if you
Yeah.
miss the memory before you make
That's
it,
true.
then that's just very
You know what I
confusing.
miss? I miss when it's not crowded a lot. Because when it's
I'm
not
looking-
crowded, normally we'd be on the vlog, and right now is where I want to say, you know what we should do? We should go in the Haunted Mansion and ride it. But I can't keep the vlog going for 40 minutes
know.
in line. Not because we can't talk for 40 minutes, but because it's kind of rude to the other people in the line for 40
It's
minutes.
rude that
Hamada!
you're
Hamada!
It's kind of rude that you're following me around
Look
talking
at
for
the beard
40
of
minutes.
progress. That man had a crazy beard of progress. Speaking of beards of progress, what do you think, Jay? You like this?
It's a couple months in, isn't it?
No, it's a couple days, and it's awful. I want to cry.
You're good.
It's disgusting.
Very becoming.
It feels like there's a dead rat shid all over my face. And by shid, I mean shed.
You know, speaking of
I
memories,
really
Justin,
need to get those words straightened
Speaking
out.
of memories, remember that time we sat right there
I do.
and we shared a beverage?
We did.
Remember the other time we sat over here next to this trash can?
We did.
We admired this little circular thing.
We did.
There's a lot of memories that we've shared.
We
here
honestly,
together.
literally did. We sat here and we were like, look at this thing.
What if you could like?
Look at this thing,
you
it
tried to,
rhymes
like,
with ring. Look at
wedge
this
your-
thing, it rhymes with ring. Look at this
Try
thing,
to
it
wedge
rhymes
your
with
head
ring.
up in here and you got it stuck, and then like if you put your head through here and then turned it, if you would just like be stuck here. That's right. Come on, stick your head in here.
You're gonna
See what's
ruin
going
it.
on in
Someone
there.
at Disney's gonna see it and be like, oh no, why did the kid stick his head in there? Get stuck and
That's
hangs
insane. I was
himself with
thinking
the
about that.
ring.
You ever see those old videos where kids would like stick their head
Although,
through the
you know
fences
what?
and stuff?
They used to have a fort on Tom Sawyer Island. I mean, they probably, you know, you had one at Disney World, so you know this. But it's called Fort Wilderness, and now it's just a facade of a fort. It's used for storing phantasmic stuff. But back in the day, it was a real fort. You could go inside, you could climb up in the little gun turrets and shoot these little guns, pretend to shoot these little guns that were there for scenery. A little girl actually got her finger stuck in one of the guns and lost part of her finger.
That's not good.
No, it's a bad thing. So that's why a lot of that stuff gets removed. Is
Yeah.
people are like, oh, they're so worried and they're being too careful.
No, they're-
I don't know. They're actually being
It's good to be careful.
Yeah, it's good to be careful in certain
There's a
situations.
reason things are that way.
Yeah, so it's good. But what I'm surprised by is that they're not the things they remove, but the things they've managed to keep. So there's still all kinds of cool scenery and fake rocks and cool, neat things at Disneyland that they haven't removed, which you'd think they would
We're
remove.
standing in the way right now.
Oh, that's good. I like standing in the way. Hi, Brandon.
How you doing, sir?
Hi. I couldn't think of anything else to say but hi when it came right down to it. Him and I don't.
Name badges.
Him and I don't have a lot in common. He has a name tag and I don't.
Remember that time when you said hi to him and you guys shared that memory? A lot of memories being made out
I
here.
do.
A lot of
That's a
memories.
good shirt. I like that Star Wars shirt right there. Is Darth Vader
Walking the
walking?
AT-AT.
The AT-AT or the AT-AT. You say potato, I say potato. Your way is correct.
Look at this guy
Wait a minute.
getting in the Sometimes
Sometimes
vlog.
vlog.
I know this guy. What's your name?
John.
John.
Good to see you.
We saw you at the castle a little bit ago.
We did.
Are you
We
following
took a
us,
photo.
John?
Come out of the mansion.
Remember that time John and I shared a memory?
Remember
We're
that
making
time
memories.
when John came up and
What's your best Disneyland
we put
memory?
our
This one
arms
right here.
around him and
Yeah.
we were like tussling his hair like, hey guy.
Come on, there we
And
go,
then
like this.
remember that time
There you
Jay
go.
came up and he
Come on,
threw
Jay, get
up
in
all
there.
over
What's up?
John.
Yeah,
like,
get in there.
"Whoa!"
Oh, just like that. That was
Memories.
good.
These are the
Good
friendships
times.
and the memories. Remember that time we all shared a laugh?
Friendships
Oh.
tarnished by vomit. Jay, thank you very much.
Vomit condo.
See you, man.
That's basically the long and the short of it. Because I'm going to be gone for 4 days. And then I'll be back to make more vlogging memories. I'm not saying...
I'm gonna
not,
miss you.
I'm not putting down an ironclad rule.
I'm gonna miss you. This guy's a sweet.
Let's go to Adventureland before we end. Let's end the vlog in Adventureland
gonna
as
go-
a symbol
we're
of
gonna walk all the way over there?
I'm going to. You don't have to.
Oh, these are new.
But do you want to go to Red Robin? You guys want to go to Red Robin?
these are
Jay, you want to go to Red Robin?
Look at this.
Yeah, these are $0. Aren't they cute? Too bad they're not
Jay,
$0.
look at this.
Is she laughing because I said cute? They are. Look how cute they are. They are
Remember that
cute.
time that girl laughed at you at Disneyland?
Remember when I
Memories
said
made and
cute
shared.
and people laughed at me? That's what always happens every time. I say cute a lot though. I think things are cute. Well,
Some light on that.
as long as you can leave your house and make one person happy, right?
That's true.
So it's
You've
not a day,
accomplished that.
not
Yeah.
a day wasted. You guys want to go to Red Robin, Jay?
Right now?
How you feeling? You
On
want to
the
go to
vlog?
Red
I
Robin?
feel like it. Put some in there right
On
now.
the vlog?
No, not on the vlog. After the vlog.
Oh!
We can't invite them. We have to pay for them. You're gonna
good
pay
point.
for all three
Well,
of
Jay
them?
will. I still have his credit card in my wallet.
You know?
I don't even have a credit card. Do you have a credit card?
Actually, I have 4.
I don't have any.
They're all yours.
No.
That's why you don't have any.
Oh, I see what you did there. You set it up and you knocked it out.
One time
Hi,
you walked
hello.
up here and shared a memory.
Which time?
Remember that one time
Which
I sold your credit cards like 5 minutes ago out of your back pocket while you were vlogging?
Hey. Hi. 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 Hello. Hello. Hi. 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 Hello. 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 I like saying hi to people. Do you like saying hi to people?
I said, you know what you have
What?
persuaded me to do, Justin? I noticed you started doing this. Every time you see a name tag, you always read their names.
Yes, I do.
I have started doing that to everyone I see.
Yep.
And it actually is kind of cool. They
You
actually
always
are very
use their
thankful.
name and then they stop what they're
Yeah.
doing and they kind of notice you, actually notice you, and then you have a little conversation usually.
Right, exactly.
And then they ask you what your name is, and you tell them, and then you make a friendship,
It makes
and then you can remember the time you shared that memory
I know,
together.
memory shared,
the time that
memories
you said
made.
their name.
I'm wearing-
What is that? What is that?
The banana.
A frozen banana? I knew what it was. I just
I
wanted
know.
to interact with them.
I haven't
See?
had one of those.
That's another thing I do sometimes when I'm really lonely, because I come here a lot by myself, and I'll just say, like, I'll just walk up to someone like this and be like, wow, where did you get that map?
When we came in.
Oh, when you came in, okay. And then that way, I had a little moment there with another human being.
And if he was wearing a name badge, you would say, "Hey, Jonathan."
Exactly. But see, then I had a human moment so that when I go home at night, I'll cry for less time. Because of the horrible loneliness.
Less tears that are
the
sobbed.
horrible loneliness of the fact that I sleep alone and I'm poor
You're poor. You almost say profane things.
and I spend my entire life with my friends on the internet. Actually, that's the best part of my day, spending my life with my friends on the internet. But then there's a time where I have to go to sleep and I'm there by myself and I think, no, look at this, it's so weird. Not those people right there, I just realized that seemed odd. But this thing behind this lady is an anchor growing. Did you see this, Adam? This was in the video. 5 weird things in New Orleans Square. Look at that. It's a tree growing around an anchor. You know what's really horrible about the tree growing around the anchor? It's not the tree growing around the anchor, because the tree's sap now probably has so much rust in it, which just means that this tree is so metal. But the weirdest part is this plant with all the spikes on it. So when you reach out and try and touch and gesticulate and point out the thing, I'm actually getting, ouch, poked in the arm. I'm probably gonna cry later. I'm probably gonna cry because it hurts a lot, the plant. Be careful, ma'am. Okay, she doesn't want it. She's not gonna heed the warning. She wasn't heeding. She didn't headed.
She wasn't.
She didn't headed me.
heeding.
She
wasn't
didn't
in heed.
She
I was
didn't-
gonna say that. I thought, is that
What?
like a little too PG?
What?
13?
What?
She wasn't in heed.
Oh, come on, Jay.
Jay said that.
Jay Cote, you're banned. You're banned from the friendship. All
is
you
this,
have
Periscope?
now are the memories.
Unfriended.
The friend unblocked. Okay, so speaking of which, there is a new thing called Periscope. If you guys haven't heard of it, it's a live streaming app. So basically,
We used it a bunch today.
yeah, we do stuff like this a lot. So Adam the Woo's on there, and also Justin Scard, JUSTIN SEARRED. Jay Carl?
It kind of did look like him.
Yeah, sort
That
of.
was like 5 years ago.
Jay Cody?
What?
So anyway, Periscope. So sometimes you can see even crazier things than this happening live. You can leave little comments and stuff. I delete mine when they're done.
I delete about 50% of them.
I delete probably
I leave
99%.
some of the good ones out. Some of the good ones out.
But they usually stay up for about, what, 24 hours? Oh, let me show it eventually. Let me get the wide shot to show. You see all these human beings? There are a lot of wild human beings. It's very warm and very hot. Still completely worth coming here. But it is nice. I've been in crowds. I've been at Disneyland every day for about 60 or 70 consecutive days I've come to Disneyland. And it's time to have a little break and go on vacation.
You think?
60 or 70 days, seriously, in a row that I've been coming here, walking the little steps with the people. No, it's not 60 days. I can't think of what it is, but it's many days. Over a month straight. Straight.
So you said that would you say that you've gone?
Because I forgot I took a week there and went to like Death Valley and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But before that, I had done 30 consecutive days or so at Disneyland too. So I messed up my numbers there. Don't quote me
You've
on
been
that.
here a lot.
But a lot. And it's just time to take a
I
little
would say
break.
probably in the last year you've been here 330 days, up to 360.
Honestly, very close. Something very close to that. Look at Jay's face.
Jay's not far behind of that number, and nor am I.
No, we all come here a lot.
We have gone
Not
full
too much.
Disney.
You can't say too much though.
Much too much?
Not too much. Look at this. Jay, have you
Yes.
ever considered a new lifestyle? Can I interest you?
I was always interested in
Can
that.
I interest you in a completely new lifestyle and personality? Jay, right here, you'll notice inside the Indiana Jones Adventure Outpost is this little kiosk with cute Indiana Jones bracelets.
nice one.
Neat. But look at this. What? Do you know what that is, Jay? That is a bracelet with a cobra on it. A leather bracelet with a cobra on it. And if you buy it, I promise you, you'll get the power of the cobra. It will metastasize to your personality. You can punch your way into a new lifestyle. Something dies, you punch it back to life. Something is annoying you, you punch it to death and then punch it back to life because you're a nice guy. Jay, why would you just do that?
It seems a little too manly for me.
Too manly? There's no such thing as
What if I just really had a
That's the
real
power of the
cobra,
cobra right here.
wrapped around my... This is the real power of the cobra.
Then I could
Right here.
save you like this. I would be like, cease! And it would obey me.
It's ceasing me.
Every time I go on the ride, Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye, and that giant snake comes at me, I just simply go like this. Back! and it goes back.
So it's like, basically it would be like this. Like here comes the, you turn the corner on the ride.
Ah! And I always say, back! The power of the cobra compels you. And it
What about
obeys.
Jay? What would Jay say? Jay, do you have the power of the cobra?
Well, he doesn't have it, so this is what happens if you don't have it.
Yeah.
Wait, can I touch your cobra? It's amazing.
She's touching his cobra.
It's working already.
That's it.
You have the power of
Awesome.
the
Right.
cobra.
The power of the
power of the
cobra.
cobra.
Do you see what can happen to you when you get the power of the cobra?
What just happened right there?
The power of the cobra. That kind of stuff happens to me all the time.
kind of cobra.
I can't tell you the number of
thing I have
times.
this cobra instead.
Listen, guys, I can't tell.
Good thing I have this cobra. No.
Instead of this, this isn't a cobra. This is an asp. Very dangerous,
Yeah.
but not as
See what you did there.
impressive.
See what you did there.
Not as
There you go.
impressive.
Power of the
I
cobra.
can't tell you guys the number of times I'm walking around and some lady asks to touch my cobra. Ever since I've got the power of the cobra, I've become a
Stand
new
still.
man.
Stand still. You got a snake on you.
No!
You got a snake there.
Oh
Oh, he's a good snake. It's
no!
all
Oh
right.
yeah, he obeys. He obeys. That's just my pig. That's just my pet snake, Reggie. Also, they have the best souvenir ever in here, which is this machete. We've covered that before. Go back on the vlog. I talk a lot more. Hey Jay, look at this completely real machete.
Machete here.
Yeah, isn't that weird? A giant metal. Watch out, Jay! Ha! Just kidding. It's made of plastic and it's for fun for children. This is
Come
something
on,
for
dear.
children.
Wait, come on. Why don't you stick a knife in me? Look into my eyes. See what's going on in there. When you turn it.
Ah, how'd that feel?
Don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired.
I just like the looks on everyone's faces as they realize the level of stupidity that we are reaching. But the thing is, we're having fun.
The snake is.
Yeah, he's so happy.
Snake is, that's right.
No, but seriously, I can't tell you the number of times with this that I've punched my way out of crazy situations with love, and that strangers have asked to touch my cobra. So definitely join the power of the cobra. If you can't come here and get this wonderful bracelet for $10.95, which you absolutely should, it's the #1. But I've also invented a Power of the Cobra t-shirt, thefastupwardspreadshirt.com, you know what I mean? So, if you can't come here, consider that. The Power of the Cobra, it's a whole thing. It makes sense. Just go back and look up the Power of the Cobra on this channel. Look at this. Now, by the way, several times, whoo, look how it's wired in there.
Hey, this is Bay. Hey, this is Bay. This is Bay.
Oh, that is Bay! Wednesday. I called it. That's my second Wednesday. Wednesday. So there you go. Okay, I think that's enough. I think we've done.
Too long.
I think we've done enough. Live fast, pour out spreadshirt.com.
Justin, we said so much. We said so
If
little.
you like, exactly. If you like these videos, want to keep helping, Patreon.com, Patreon.com/Justin Scar. That's where you can put a contribution in the little box. Or you don't have to, because videos are free, the internet is free, Jay Cody's free of food in his stomach because he vomited it all up.
Robin.
He just illegally
He
uploaded.
illegally yeah.
So-
illegally upchucked.
I'm gonna go look at all these Dole Whips. I'm gonna make Adam buy me a real Dole Whip. I don't know
We're
what's
gonna go to Red
gonna happen.
Robin now.
Oh yeah, we're going to Red Robin. So we're gonna go to Red Robin, then I'm gonna go on vacation. I'm gonna see all of you soon. But I love all of you. Instagram, LiveFastIPour. Also, Snapchat, LiveFastIPour. Also, Periscope, Justin Scard.
Many medias.
Twitter, Justin Scard. Patreon, Justin Scard. LiveFastIPour at spreadshirt.com.
You're saying your name's Justin Scar.
LiveFastDiePoor.com. There's a lot going on other than the vlog, so I'm taking a little break, but I'll see you soon. But just by watching this video, and you especially by taking the teacup challenge on Adam's The Daily Woo channel,
I'll never do it again.
you've done your duty.
Now you can go home and sleep